I start recording now.
Okay.
Alright, hold on. Oops. Right.
Huwag mamatay.
Nani?
Mamatay. Ayun.
It went on sleep mode, don't worry about it. It was well left idle for too long. Right, alright, ready. Hello there everyone. Welcome back to Identitatem Discrimin Lies Within. Last we left off, we finally managed to meet up with the diplomacy, whatever they want to call themselves, squad of the Contravita, and immediately they were hostile, and they turned out to be quite powerful. Or rather, just one of them was able to take down all three of the Devil Squad, and now they're trapped in a saw-like labyrinth where they gotta explore, which this place turns out to be Chocological, which has been captured and used against the party through one of the members' inability. So now they gotta explore. Unfortunately though,
Kailangan nila makapunta sa room. Anong room nga? King's room?
yeah, the very top. Unfortunately, Sofidel starts feeling real bad about herself, so she ran away. So now there's just Amy and there it is. Now it's just Amy and Sung, and they go on to explore.
Wala lang. Tumakbo lang.
They go on to explore on their own, and they find one of the rooms that hold apparently one of the keys, and they gotta solve this guillotine puzzle. It's either they get the key or their fingers get chopped off. Right, meanwhile, the slime girl that Sung summoned is exploring the dungeon as well, when suddenly the slime comes across someone familiar. They could not possibly mistake that brunette twin tails. It was Sofidel. The slime girl is all like, "Hey, you're Sofidel, right? We've been looking for you. Please, you gotta come back to Master and the others. Something seems off about you, though." Sofidel.
Ni Sang.
Yes, the monster that he summoned. Oh, one of that Dilf guy's freaking monsters, eh? Perfect. I know just what to do with you. Sofidel, you're kinda scaring me. And that's where I end that. Anyway, back to this. Alright, no rush or whatever, but I'd like it. This is Drama Prinsessa talking now. If you guys would hurry up and select someone to be the victim already. Once you select a victim, you'll have 15 minutes to solve before the victim is killed. And loses all their limb
Parang naging rich
things.
house na to ah. May papasok. Ito
Yeah,
naman, Chocological house.
it's similar enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Right, so what do you want to do? The guillotine is just there. The room is pretty standard 10 by 10 by 5 meters. And apart from the guillotine, there's some writing on the wall. You can see them right there.
So, pipili sila kung sino ang maglalagay ng fingers.
Yes.
So, I choose Amy kasi marami siyang arms eh. Because of her spider.
She has the regular 2 arms and 10 fingers. My mom.
Pero yung mga tentacles niya dito sa likod.
The spider legs can't fit into the guillotine chamber. You try, but unfortunately, it won't fit. Think you're trying to be clever? Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. We've done our research. There's no cheating around here I'm allowing. No games are fun if you cheat. And I strive for fairness. You see, we've dealt with many people before. Most of them aren't id wielders, so it wouldn't be fair if I gave people id wielders a better chance at my puzzles, just because they just so happen to have supernatural superpowers. Nah, they all die equally.
Hindi mo pa napaliwanag itong nasa screen.
Anong nasa screen?
Yan, ano yung mga numbers and parang yung piano keyboards.
What's there to say? Alright, this thing right here. Hold on. That is the guillotine.
What's that?
These lines right here, there's 20 of them total. They are strings. And presumably, chopping them off will either get you a finger chopped, or get you the key, or just absolutely nothing at all.
Okay. And then?
And the numbers, there are numbers associated with each string, as you can see. And obviously insert hands, guillotine, whatever. And then this is writing on the wall. There are numbers, hands. This is an exit sign in case you couldn't tell. And this is a key fragment, a drawing of the key fragment. At least you gotta collect 3 of them before you can enter the king's chamber, if you remember correctly. And you gotta solve this puzzle to get the first key fragment, I suppose.
And the number up.
The numbers up above, you don't know what they mean. They're numbers.
So how many numbers I will choose?
Well, you can go ahead and cut all of them or just one of them. It depends on how lucky you are at getting the key, I suppose.
So I will choose one now.
No, you gotta... Before the puzzle can begin, you gotta make someone be a victim first. Have you selected a victim?
Okay.
Oh, you do seem to. How about you? So whoever has the highest perception, roll for perception. Why not?
Oh, sige. Asa sila? Asa yung mga karakter ko?
Oh, you gotta. Let me just take you to a new map. Let's just bring Amy over to the puzzles.
Okay. Hindi mo na sinama si ano?
Sophie, that wasn't there anyway. Wrong sheet. Yeah, you got it.
Kung sino ang may mataas na perception? O
Yeah.
roll muna sila?
Well, I guess nothing's stopping them both from searching the room, so yeah, why not both of them gets the search?
Perception ni Sang is 1. Ni Amy is 3. So magre-roll ako ng dice.
Yes, where's my dice? Over there.
Amy first. Uy!
As
20.
always, don't forget you got those idea tokens to, so I can give you hints to the
20 for
puzzles.
Amy and...
You got a 20?
Yeah,
Nice.
for Amy. And
I am recording, right?
12 for Sang.
Alright. That should be a success. Alright, upon closer inspection of the entire room, you decide to take a closer look at the writings on the wall. And it is there that you notice there are some electrical circuits strewn about in the writing. It's hard to see, but from what you can tell, the wires seem to be LEDs. In case you didn't know, an LED is an electrical thingy that gives light, that emits light. LED stands for light emitting diode. So there you go. And they're
Okay.
strewn about all over the wall.
Sang will be the victim. Okay, guys. Okay, Amy. Since I am a gentleman and I love you, I don't want to hurt you, I will be the one to be the victim here.
Are you sure about this song?
Not sure really, but yeah, I will do it. We have to finish it immediately.
Alright, with that, Sung steadies his breathing and whips up his resolve and willingly puts on both of his hands into the guillotine chamber. What's this? Looks like Sung has volunteered to become the victim. Are you sure about this?
I am always sure with all my decisions.
Very well then, it's your funeral. For your information, it only takes around, maybe 3 or 4 of your fingers, depends on how strong you are, before you start dying of blood loss. Because after all, the fingers are where you get the most, the boo-boo-boo. So, with that in mind, suddenly, a mask appears on Sung, and he wears it. And now he can't talk. I said pause. Alright, timer starts now. In 15 minutes exactly, that mask Sung is wearing will emit deadly poison that'll kill the victim. So solve quickly. Since I want to be nice for you, instead of 15 minutes, I'll give you double and 30 minutes. The timer begins now.
Okay. And
Alright,
now,
suddenly,
Amy is panicking. So, how do we start this? What are we gonna do now?
you hear a flicker and light emits.
Mm.
Shug's panicking and trying to talk to Amy, but due to the mask, he cannot.
So, since the number 9 is pointing to the exit, so I will choose number 9.
You shall cut string 9.
Yes.
Why, most certainly. String 9 is cut.
Nothing
The
happened.
string snaps. Sung closes his eyes and screams as the guillotine machine makes a noise, as if like gears are moving. And then suddenly a thud. But nothing. Sung
Nothing
feels
happened.
nothing. Woohoo! Good job! How lucky of you, you were able to avoid getting a finger cut. But unfortunately, no key. How long can you keep this luck up? Suddenly, once again, you hear a flicker, and more lights turn on.
Amy decided to, how about number 12? Because I don't see number 12 in the chosen numbers.
You wanna try cutting number 12?
Yeah. Then some all chilling. Amy, are you sure about that?
He can't talk.
Yeah.
Alright, number 12 it is.
I'm so sorry, Sam. That is
Number
just my
12.
age.
Is cut. Sung closes his eyes again and begins screaming furiously as once again the guillotine machine makes noise, the familiar grrrr, until finally a thud so strong, Sung and Amy are jump as it makes a small little tremor. However, woohoo! Another lucky one! Safe, 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 you two! But you know, there's still so many more choices.
Okay, I will choose number 18.
A light flickers. The number more lights appear. Suddenly, the light flickers again.
Ah. I will choose 18 first.
Are you sure about that? Hold on.
parang akong pencil ballpen.
Along with
Gaganong ko lang.
along with the lights becoming visible. Sure, let me pause this while I give you.
Yan na! Okay na yun! Okay na yan!
Oh, here we go. I found one.
No, hindi na kailangan notebook. Gaganong ko lang eh.
Oh no, the pencils I was gonna give you weren't sharpened yet.
Okay nga na.
Looking around the room, you notice something else has appeared. There's a piano on the wall now, along with sheet music. It suddenly appeared, manifesting from the wall. Oh, you think you're trying to be clever? Keep doing
I will
that,
just
hey?
Wala na nangyari sa 18.
Alright, you are most certain of choosing 18? Alright. Amy cuts 18. I'm doing it now. There's no take, see, back, see? Bam! It is cut. A thud. A song screams at the thud. And he feels no pain. You've managed to avoid yet another finger from getting cut.
I will choose number 7. I am very sure about it.
Alright. Number 7, eh? And you are most certain of this?
Yeah.
Alright. Number 7, right?
Yeah.
Here goes. Amy cut string number 7. Oh, sweat is all over
sweat,
her
yeah.
thing. Sung and Amy closed their eyes and hopes for the best. More noises of the guillotine is made. But instead of a thud, you hear a click. And suddenly, at the side of the compartment chamber thingy of the guillotine, a door opens. It opens immediately and revealing the content inside it. A piece of the key. Sung's mask is taken off and he's finally given a chance to breathe. And the guillotine shortly after immediately is taken off him as well. Crazy bastard witch! Good job, Amy. All my fingers are intact. We did it, Amy said. And you hear party popper and confetti pop out and yeah, and some children clapping noises. Yeah, congratulations, you guys.
Sam said
Drama
while in
said.
breathing.
According to my statistics, only about 20% of my victims have ever managed to solve even one of my puzzles. You guys are part of that so-called 20%. Aren't you guys so special and handsome and smart and beautiful? Now fucking die already! And the shit closes. We did it. One key. That's one down,
Yeah,
two
but
to go.
we have to be prepared because these people are all sadistic. They are happy doing this to their victims.
They sure are. Out of curiosity though, when you cut that second, thing, this piano showed up. Uh, and along with that, there's a music sheet. What do you think happens if we play it? Should we try finding out?
Okay, I trust you, Sam. Do it.
What do you mean I do it? You do it. You're the one who knows how to play the piano. So Amy sits down and beautifully plays the piano. Yes, that's a reference. I'm so sorry. Anyway, that was all the note music said, and a compartment opens from the piano, revealing a button. It's a remote with a single button.
What is this? Are we gonna press it?
It's a big red button. You know what they say about big red buttons typically, right?
Push, start the button.
You push the button.
Yeah?
Alright, you push the button. The guillotine makes a noise and starts burning temporarily. But then after a short minute, it stops. Oh, that was a fucking taser. Thank God you didn't do that. You didn't solve that piano puzzle. That would have hurt me for sure.
Sino ba close up nila?
Huh?
Mama?
You and it's only Amy and Sam.
Wala na sila.
Anyway, yeah, that was a taser. Good job avoiding it, I suppose. Alright. So, now that you guys are done with that, I assume you guys are headed off to try finding the next puzzle.
Doon sa second puzzle. Ang bilis na kami natapos, no?
Good job, good job.
Kaya nanghingi ako ng ganito para train ko eh. Kahit na ang hirap.
Alright. So, you guys walk around, and while you guys are traveling
in the darkness of the hallway.
Yes, as usual, it is very dark. Sung suddenly remembers something that seems kind of important. Hey, I just remembered. Whatever happened to that slime girl I summoned? You think she's found Amy yet? Thanks to our psychic connection, she should always be able to know my location. But for some reason, no response. We were doing that puzzle. I mean, granted, we did solve that puzzle quite quickly and adeptly.
Yeah.
But still, I can't help but be worried.
But you know, Sopidel, a hard-headed girl. So maybe Slime already found Sopidel. But let's give us time for Sopidel. We have to finish this without any interruptions.
Well, that seems about right to me then. Alright, while you're traveling, you notice a door that leads to a room. It's bright and flashy, and there's all sorts of arrows pointing towards it. But the problem, to get to that door, you gotta cross yourself quite a river. It's filled to the brim with hot choco, which for all intents and purposes is basically lava.
So, how do we deal with it? How can we go to the other room? Maybe, since I'm a spider woman, I will do a web. And isasampalan niya si si Sam sa likod niya habang nagkaano siya para makatawid sila.
Alright, sure. I'll allow it. Amy, roll creation.
Okay. Uy, explode. 8, 7, and 10. Yay! Where's my calculator? 10 plus 8 plus 7. 25 plus explode this.
Alright. You're not quite done yet, eh?
3. 28.
28
Yeah.
total.
Yeah. Very good number.
Alright. So, manifesting her abilities. Wait, where the fuck does her string come out again? Takes the
Saan?
form of
Sa
8
katawan,
gigantic
sa kamay,
arthropods
sa-
that sprout from Amy's back. They're
Back.
sharp and lethal.
Okay.
The first is silk production. Amy can produce silk much like an actual spider, retracting it from her mouth. Just like an actual spider. Alright. Stand back, Sung. Maybe close your eyes as well.
Because you will
Opening
not
her
like what you will see.
opening her mouth and sticking out her tongue. From the tip of her tongue,
Yeah.
silk produces strong, powerful silk, and then immediately they sling to the other end, snapping it off. She prepares another string, and now there's like 2 strings, and then she reveals her spider legs at her back, and then with her legs and her arms she begins crawling at the thing. Whew, it's hot, but I believe this string should be strong enough to support 2 people. Hop on, Sung. As long as you don't do anything funny, we should be able to safely make it there in
And
around
hold on tightly.
5 minutes. So long as you hold on tightly. Alright, cool. That's pretty gross. But let's do this then. Alright. As Amy is walking through and the 2 are complaining about the heat, suddenly they hear a noise like a bird squawking, and then from the sides they see bubbles bubbling, and then finally surfacing from the lava moat of chocolate. A bunch of Sofidel's chocological guards appear, and they don't look very happy, and they're mad and stuff. And then from above as well, a harpy, one of Sung's monsters, come out. Alright, I forgot, they stole all of her abilities. Sung, I kinda can't fight in the state that I'm in. You're going to have to protect both of us as we make our way across. Can you do that?
Yeah. Don't worry, my love. My monster will do the attacking for us.
Alrighty then. It's a
Magpaparaba siya ng kanyang monster.
fight now. Sung gets to go first.
Sang will summon a monster.
Alright, what will this summon the monster do? Perhaps?
Will attack the left chocoballs. two left chocoballs.
Alright. I shall treat that as you making a damaging action. Who are you targeting?
The left chocoballs. Yeah. Not the left.
This
The two
guy?
left. Pwede ba yung two?
This harpies in the air?
Yeah.
These three, however, are swimming in the lava.
Yun lang yung lumilipad. Yung isa.
The flying guy you
Yeah.
want to take out first?
Yeah.
Alright.
Siya na yung gumagawa ng move.
Roll for energy with attack specialization and deadly, and if you're not gonna do anything else, this can be a focus action. You want this to be a focus?
Yeah.
Alright. Then that is advantage 4 total.
Pero matapos na agad. Pero kung dalawa, hindi pwedeng focus.
You can, but you'll suffer some penalties. And the harpies too far away. They're kind of spread out, so it's pretty hard to make multi-target attacks.
So, yun na lang. So, bali ilan ng 8 to? 6?
I guess so. Yes.
6. Wala man nang nag-explode. 6 and 4.
Alright. That's pretty good.
12.
Plus a 12. That is a 22. Alright. Sung does his summoning pose. Alright then. I summon thee, devil. Burn that flying bastard off from the ground. So, that monster with horns and wings, as well as a an oversized pitchfork as a spear, appears. A typical little devil. It points the pitchfork at the harpy, and fire blasts from it. The harpy, who was rushing towards Sung and Amy, suddenly finds its wings burnt to a crisp, and it crashes into the lava and dies. Alright, and that will have to be your turn for now.
Amy?
Amy cannot do anything other than move,
Ayaw nga.
so it's only Sung fighting. Alright, with their movement, the gingerbread infantry guys slowly swim their way towards you. But unfortunately, their swimming speed isn't as fast as their actual normal movement speed. That leaves this ranger guy. He takes aim and tries firing.
Sino yung nasa right?
Hmm?
Sino yung tumitira ngayon?
Yes, the one on the right.
Okay. Gingerbread din yan? O yung
Yeah, they're more gingerbread. He will shoot at Amy. I rolled a 5.
Yay!
So,
The
unfortunately,
dice are now on my side.
yeah, he shoots, but Amy was able to notice it just in time and moved one of her arms just in time to dodge it. Whew. All right, next round now.
So Sam will summon again another of his monster.
For attacking.
Yeah, for attacking.
All right, who we attacking this time?
The right gingerbread.
the sniper.
Yeah.
Alright.
Kasi nakafocus siya kay kay Amy.
Same as-
Wala na siya.
Same as last time. Focus
Yeah.
action.
Yeah.
Alright, then roll with advantage 4. Energy.
Hindi pa ako na mamagay. 2, 4, 6. Wala pang 10. Uy, 8. Nag-explode. 8 and 4. Ito na yun.
8 plus a 4.
Yeah.
That's a 12.
And ito na munang 8 na. 6.
Alright.
Please, 10 and up. 12.
Another 12. That is a 30. Alright. How about some cooling? Cause I'm getting kinda sweaty. How about some good old hee-hos? Frost snow guy, I summon thee. And nah, I'm fine. A snow-looking, very snowy-looking snowman guy, but not exactly a snowman, shows up. He touches the lava, and the lava immediately freezes. It freezes this ranger guy, and then it shatters. Shortly after, killing him. The shards, as well as the radius of the snow, was able to reach another of the nearby infantry, and he also dies. Alright, this guy's turn now. He manages to ride up on Amy as well, and is now proceeding to try punching
Amy?
at Song. I rolled a 19.
Wow.
Your guard is 20. Just
Yay.
barely. Alright, a quick fisticuff happens between the infantry guy and Sung. But with his martial arts expertise, even without being able to move, he keeps his feet steady to make sure he doesn't harm Amy and fall off herself, and simply uses his fist to block and stuff the attacks. Yeah, you're a pretty good boxer, but I'm better. I used to be a member of the boxing club. He says.
I am
Alright,
one of the best in the class.
it's Sung's turn now. What did you do?
Again, direct focus action.
Alright, then same as always then.
2, 4, 6. Five.
Alright. Very good.
Tama? Uy, 17!
Alright, that is a
Look at that
27.
number. Pataas ng pataas. Una 22, naging 20.
Alright.
Very well, guys. I love you all.
Sung once again summons a creature. He
Just
summons
one. Amy
forth.
said just one. Sang, finish it.
He summons forth the strength of his physically strongest demon and enshrouds it merely on his fists. It's his Minotaur. He now has the strength of his Minotaur in his right arm. Alright, this is all it'll take. One punch. Poof. He punches and the gingerbread is launched and crumbles into pieces and slowly evaporates under the lava. Heck yeah, was that everyone? Sung looks around as well as Amy.
Yeah,
And
we finish it.
yeah, that was indeed everyone. And would you look at that, just in time. Sung
Nakataas
and
na
Amy
sila.
arrived safely to the next room. Alright, next puzzle.
Yay, ang
Where
bilis ni
did-
Mami ah. Tama yung
Ads-
decision ko na si Amy, gamitin si Amy at si Sang makipaglaban.
Oh, this puzzle, eh? Alright, back to the puzzles. Let me reveal to you the contents of the next room. Behold!
Okay?
Nothing. Right, hold on. Let me
Just
read
a
up
total
to make
brightness.
sure.
Just a total brightness. Hindi
Alright,
na
well,
darkness.
there is something. Allow me to explain. Alright, inside this room is nothing. Amy and Sung look around confusedly. In the center of the room is a pedestal. And inside the pedestal is one of the key fragments. But upon some more looking around, you notice the two of them notice below them as they step inside the room something sticky and gooey. Shang looks down and finds in horror at what he saw. No! Slime girl! How could this happen to you?
Namatay si Slime Girl?
Below is the remains of Slime Girl. Nothing but pieces of puddle remain, as it looked like she had a bit of a struggle and fought against someone before finally dying in this room.
What happened to you, my slime?
It's like she was cut into pieces.
Who did this to her?
And it happened here. Noticing closer, there appears to be a floating piece of the slime floating in the air inside the room. How is one of her remains floating in midair like that? What the heck is up with this room?
And where is Sofidel?
Yeah, isn't she gonna show up and explain to us what we gotta do in this puzzle room? Or are we actually just supposed to go grab that key?
This is the last room and this is the one who will complete that keys, right?
No, you need 3 keys total. You have 1 so far. This is another one.
Andun sa labo, wala.
There was nothing there.
Daan lang yun papunta sa second room.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this. Let's try our best to finish this.
Alright, so what do
We
you
have to
do?
trust to each other's ability.
What do you do? I've told you everything it is that you can see. The dead slime girl, the pedestal in the middle, the floating piece of the slime girl.
But there's no key.
The key is in the center of the room in a pedestal.
Okay.
There's nothing else in the room. Or so it seems.
Okay. Sam will summon again another monster to enter the room. Para alamin lang muna niya what's inside. Siya yung monster na may double visual. Yung may nakikita siya na Nagigets mo ba yung sinasabi ni Mami?
Well, unfortunately for Sung, he does not have access to demons with special kinds of vision. If anything, he can summon monsters that have impaired vision. So, unfortunately, you can't try using like infrared sensors or whatever. with Sung's ability. However, you can still try summoning a demon to walk around the room.
Yeah, ganun na nga.
Alright then.
No, hindi walk. Isasama niya yung lumilipad. Kasi baka may step on siya o ano, baka kailangan wala silang matapakan dun sa ano or maano.
Alright, then in that case, Sung knows the perfect monster for the job.
Yeah.
Roll for creation. Actually, point the electric fan to me.
Nainitan ka na? Kasi huhulaan na ni Mami yung mga pasaw mo. Creation again. Ilan? 2 lang?
Yeah, no advantage or disadvantage.
Ay, yung baba. 3 in 1. 17!
Alright. 17 plus what?
3 and 1. 21.
That is a 21.
Maganda talaga yung bigay sa akin yung 20 parate.
Alright. Sung summons forth a group of tiny little flying pixies. 3 of them total. Alright, you 3, scour this area. There's no way this room is just empty and we can just get that key for free. Alright, you got it. And so the 3 of them spread out high up into the sky and explore. They scour the top of the place as best as they can, always making sure they're moving their hands around and moving slowly and carefully until finally they arrive just above, until they find themselves up above at the pedestal. Well, at the very least there's nothing at the roof. Let's move in closer to that pedestal, shall we? I'll go first, you ladies. And as soon as the one pixie starts moving down, she moves down closer, like she moves 1 meter or something. So how'd it go? Green hair, spot anything? She turns around at them and then gives a thumbs up. Nope, absolutely nothing, as blood comes out of her mouth and her head falls off. And along with her head, the rest of her body. She does not explode. Green hair! Sung feels that decapitation and takes 3 points of damage. Suddenly, there's a ring of, in his neck, and blood spurts out. Oh, that was like that was like something really sharp cut my neck. Are you okay, Sung? I'm not dead, at least. You guys unsummoned. And he unsummons the pixies. What could have caused that cut? Sung and Amy look at where the pixie died. There's like a very, very thin line of red.
Kapag napadikit ka doon, maaano ka talaga.
So, are we starting to understand this room yet, or what?
Yeah, I think this room, especially the circles of the pedestal, there is this red line that if you touch it,
No,
you will die immediately.
that thin red line, Amy, is blood. My blood. Yeah, remember when the pixie got decapitated? That's her blood.
Yeah, but why is that happen? What happened? It goes really fast. I didn't see anything.
Yeah, she just moved down slowly, and then before I knew it, her neck was chopped off. It was really sharp, but at the same time, invisible.
How about, ano tong nakalagay kay Amy na pwede siyang mag-craft ng extraordinary item?
Oh yeah, you decided not to get rid of that. If she has enough materials and some time on her hands, she can craft items.
Ayun, pwede niyang gawin yon.
Usually the cheapest item she can make takes a total whopping 4 days. And within those 4 days, she must spend at least 8 hours working on the item.
So, hindi tayo pwedeng lumapit doon sa pedestal. What is the best thing that we can do to get that piece of key?
I have this light feeling though that with the death of my pixie, as well as the slime girl over here that died, we might have all the clues we need to find out what exactly is up with this room. Remember, based on my observation, the slime girl, she was also cut into various pieces. That's how she died. And considering the room we're in and what happened to one of the pixies just now,
Naisip si Mami eh. How about,
think outside the box.
parang may infrared na nakapalibot sa room. Parang ganun eh.
Possible, although infrared lasers are just that, lasers. They can't actually harm anyone. If we can like somehow find a way to see these so-called damaging lasers,
Yeah.
we might find something.
You have to find the button to turn it off.
I've played video games before. It's a pretty common thing. Explosive traps are usually activated through infrared sensors. When they detect something, the explosions go off. However, what we established so far is that there are no explosions in here. So, but you might be onto something with that infrared theory. We just need to find a way to see,
Cut it off. Cut it off.
or maybe
The power.
cut it off is also possible.
The
But
power of the laser.
I doubt there'd be anything in this room we can use, and if there was, we'd have to move around the room to deactivate it, which would most likely spell our doom.
How about we have to find Sophie there, and she is the one who knows where to turn off all the power supply in this Chocological.
I mean, I guess we can always just give up for now and
Yeah, let's go outside and find Sophie there first and turn off the power. And then we go back in this room.
I mean, sure. I guess nothing's stopping you from doing that. Hold on. Alright, so, you guys leave?
Yeah.
Alright. As you guys head off, although, didn't Sofidel herself already admit that she doesn't recognize what Chocological looks like anymore? If we find Amy, at the very least we've found her back, but I doubt she'll be any help solving the puzzle.
That's okay. At least we have the idea. Or hihingi na ng help si Mami bago tayo lumabas.
Are you sure you want to use an idea token?
Yeah?
Alright, what's...
Sabi mo, tutulungan mo si Mami 3 times na walang gumagamit ito.
You can use it once without any penalty, but if you use it some more after that, you'll get a few penalties, but you know, at least you get to solve some puzzles. So,
Bago tayo lumabas, ano mo si Mami ng ano?
alright, an idea token. You gotta ask me a question though. So, what exactly are you asking? When you ask the question, I'm going to have to take that coin.
Yeah. I'll ask the idea, what's inside, how to, paano makakalapit dun sa pedestal.
Oh. Direct hit at my dice.
Sorry.
Clue. That doesn't entirely give away the answer. Alright, you were very close when you said something about infrared lasers. However, at the same time,
Kaya nga,
you're
yun na nga eh.
pretty wrong.
Kaya lang medyo confused na si Mami.
So, in order to confirm your hypothesis, you need to find a way to see things. You've already established that you can see whatever invisible thing is in there by using liquids. Song's blood, the slime girl's slime. If you can spray something in the room, you might just learn something.
Okay, so maybe Amy will spread his web, her web.
That's a novel idea. Alright, I have an idea. If I spread my web around like some sort of liquid spray made out of silk, we might be able to discover something. Let me try this real quick, son. Alright.
Tahi-tahi sa room. Kung may mga blood silang makita.
Go ahead then. So, Amy, roll for creation.
Ano ba? Creation 6. Uy, 7 and 2.
Yes, pretty decent.
Nye, 6.
A 7 plus a 2 plus a 6. That's a
Pa yan o
15.
9?
That's actually a 9. So 15 plus 3, that's an 18. Alright. Amy sprays around her string all over the room. And as she sprays, something becomes very apparent. Some witnesses it firsthand. And finally, it all makes sense. I get it now. Silk, Amy. It's like silk. This entire chamber. Amy takes a look at her handiwork herself. The spray covered the entire thing in very smelly silk, and it's slowly fading away. But there's a bunch of lines visible now as a result of the spray. They're very sharp, as well as very thin.
Parang blade.
What we have here are super thin. So thin, in fact, that they're invisible. But it's because of that thinness that they're able to be both invisible and Sang touches a nearby thing and immediately blood. They're super sharp, invisible string. They're not blades, they're string. Super sharp, super thin, super invisible. But thanks to your string though, we can see all the wires now. Look, if we move carefully enough, we might be able to get to the pedestal.
Okay.
So,
They will try to cross the the bridge using the web going to the pedestal.
alright.
They will cross na.
This will be an agility.
Wala naman silang kakalabanin eh. Kailangan
This
lang nila
will be
iwasan.
an agility check to see who can most nimbly and carefully move their way and dodge the sharp strings. One person would be best for the job, as if both of you went in, that'd be exposing both of you to danger rather than just one.
Okay,
So,
mas mataas ang agility ni Amy. So, Amy na lang will do. I will do it, Sam. You do the... Okay, yeah.
alright. Roll for agility then.
Yeah. 5 and 8, 13.
5 and an 8. That is indeed a 13.
Bakit ang baba na? Kasi sinabay ko eh. Dapat hindi ko sinabay. 7 pa din. Ah.
Alright. Slowly but surely, Amy makes her way across. What did you roll again? 13.
Dami.
Why? Thankfully, it's disadvantage. Otherwise, you would have had to deal with these 2 8s that exploded. Alright, Amy takes 3 points of damage. Despite her carefulness, the strings are way too complicated and she finds herself getting cut every now and then. But at the very least, no lost limbs anywhere. She lost a few strands of her hair. Unfortunately, somehow her ahegao is still intact. The tiny piece of hair that's sticking out in her image, it somehow survives. And finally, she reaches the pedestal. She grabs the fragment, and upon taking it out of the pedestal, a loud click noise sounds. Amy and Sung go, oh shit, together and look around. You hear a loud hissing sound fill the room. What's happening? What do we do? It goes hiss like that. Are you guys doing anything? Too late. You run out of time. The hissing noise stops, and you notice all the string is gone.
So, hindi na makakabalik si Amy.
No, all the string is gone, which means all the traps are gone.
Okay.
The trap was disabled.
Okay.
Did I scare you? Alright.
Stable na kasi nakuha na niya yung ano eh.
Again, confetti surrounds the room, and there's some children noise laughing in the background, and wow, wee! Although I guess, unlike last time, you guys didn't have any time limits. Congratulations on solving the invisible wires room. How'd that feel, huh? I got you guys real good, didn't I? Especially at the end there with that little jump scare with the hissing noises as the strings were getting deactivated. Good job. 2 down, 1 to go. The last one for sure is gonna kill you bastards. Damn it. I can't. You guys, why have you guys not died yet? You haven't even lost a single limb yet.
Because we are the Angel Seeker. Ano nga? Angel Seeker?
Yeah.
Tama?
Oh, shut up. You guys will meet a very important friend. You guys will be reunited with a very important friend soon. And when that happens, I know for sure this time you guys will lose some limbs. Oh, reunite with an important friend? What does that mean? That's pretty sus. No, wrong song. So, Shang and Amy make their way through the dungeon once more, continuing with their exploration. As they are exploring, suddenly they are reunited with an old friend. In the hallways, from a turn, they hear footsteps coming. Shang and Amy immediately pause as they hear the footsteps. The footsteps are getting louder and are approaching them. Amy, let's turn off the quickly. Turn off the light. They turn off the light because obviously light is a very easy way to tell that someone is there. Suddenly, finally their thing is walking the same hallway as them now. They can't see it very well, but from the darkness they can see some 2 dots glowing, and it seems to be a person, a very small person. Suddenly, it's a voice. It talks. Long time no see, you two. Sung and Amy immediately recognize the voice. It's Sophie Dell. What do you guys do?
So Fidel, where have you been? Summon a monster to find you, but it seems that the slime girl didn't find you.
So it really is you two, Sung and Amy. Oh, how long I've been looking for you two. And as for that slime girl, yeah, she did indeed saw me. But I sent her to that invisible wires room and killed her.
What are you saying? And what happened to you? Why are you talking like that?
Sophie Dale continues walking. I don't know what you're saying. I'm still me. I am Sophie Dale. In fact, I'm more Sophie Dale than Sophie Dale ever was. For I am her true self. The part she's been hiding all this time. From you, sons of bitches. Oh, how she couldn't stand to be with you two. Every single second I spent with you in that ridiculous Freedom of Expression Club, how I hated it. But now that I'm here, I finally have the opportunity to express my true self and deal with you sons of bitches.
No, I don't think that you are in your right mind right now.
On the contrary, my mind has never been clearer. This is what I've always wanted. You better turn on those lights now because Amy just punched Sung, and I rolled a 22, which definitely hits and deals 1 damage to Sung. Sung feels the intense pain of the gut punch. So Fidel, why?
We love you, you know that, and we also care for you. Why you're doing this to us?
Yeah? Well, I couldn't give a shit. Don't forget, Amy, I still hate you. I wasn't able to get the chance last time, but this time for sure I'll murder you. Wherever you are, as soon as I find you.
You really don't know what you're saying, Sofidel.
Anyway,
in your right mind.
you and Sung and Amy are blinded. You have your lights turned off after all. And what do they do?
Sang immediately summon na monster.
Alright, sure. Sung gets to go first.
Yeah.
What will this monster do?
I-immobilize lang si ano.
Alright, since you are blinded, that is with disadvantage 5.
Ay! I-heal ko na lang kaya muna kaming dalawa.
You can heal yourself, but since you're blind, you don't know where Amy is.
So, pwedeng i-heal ko muna yung sarili ko?
Yes, but also, hint, the lights.
Is off?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
you're just gonna go heal yourself first? Are you sure with that?
Hindi, sasamon na ako. Ng isang monster na i-immobilize si Sofidel.
Like I said, since you can't see where she is, you have disadvantage.
Okay lang. O
Gonna...
kaya, Amy muna. Mag-aano ako ng web para mag-protect ka sa aming dalawa. Gagawa ako ng ano namin.
Amy can shield herself, but since she's blind and doesn't know where Sung is, you really get no benefit from still keeping the lights off.
Hindi na pwedeng i-open ang lights.
It is only a minor action for Sung to resummon Pixie, who gives them light.
Sige, monster na kakalabanin si Sofidel.
It's a minor action to turn the lights back on for Sung. Minor means it literally doesn't cost him anything. He can still move and attack afterwards.
Sige, open and then moves and attack.
You sure?
Yeah.
Roll for creation with Sung.
Three and 6. Oh my gosh. 5.
A 3 plus a 6 plus a 5, that's a 14. Due to the extreme circumstances, Pixie is summoned, but the light she gives off is only small. It's big enough to let you know where you are though, but only within a very small radius. But at the very least you can see now that Sofidel was actually pretty far away, so you couldn't have immobilized her even if you wanted to. Anyway, Sung can still use his move and major actions and stuff.
So, walang nangyari sa ilaw.
Yeah, the lights are back on. It's a 4-meter radius. All around that to a nice even 5. I want some water. Continue. We're almost out of time, so we're probably only gonna be able to do one round of the combat before we continue next week.
Okay.
Sung and Davey still have their turns. So Fidel goes last.
So, pwede pa rin umatak si Sam, di ba?
Oh, right, I should mention, now that you finally have light, you can finally get a closer look at what Sofidel looks like. Her eyes are glowing.
Red.
A very devilish looking yellow. Not to mention, there's like this super dark aura surrounding her, and she has a wicked smile.
Oh, I believe Sofidel is
Is
not
this a wicked
Sofidel right
smile?
now. She was possessed by the devil.
Oh, I'm not possessed at all. Good job figuring that out though. Since I'm honest, as the real Sofidel is honest and not a liar, I can reveal you about myself. I am Sofidel's true self, given manifest when Sofidel shattered a mirror using the distortionist's power. One of the members of the diplomacy squad. I knocked her unconscious and now she's being taken hostage in the king's bedroom and stuff. Meanwhile, I've been sent here to dispatch a few fools. You've been doing well so far with the puzzles. So I'm kinda here to make sure you guys don't make it to that last puzzle. And get in your way. Like I said, I am Sofidel's true self. She's always hated you guys. Allow me to be upfront about that.
No, you don't believe in whatever you're saying. We know Sofidel with a good heart, and you are a bitch that belongs to the hell. So we are going you down to the hell.
And that's exactly why I hate you too. Enough talking then. Let's fight. She fucking does a fucking kung fu stance. This Sofidel's very different. She actually knows martial arts.
So pwede kong gawan ng web si para hindi na siya makakilos.
Yes, you can definitely try doing an incapacitate.
Yan, ko siya ng web.
Alright. Incapacitated. Or not. Hold. You can't use creation. Wait, what does Amy have? Creation and entropy. Yeah, hold. Creation versus toughness. Roll for creation with advantage.
No. Creation?
Yes.
With advantage what?
Targeting toughness.
Ilang advantage?
1.
So 3 lang.
Yes, although you could potentially get more using you know what. If you want to.
Hindi na, ito lang.
Alright.
Advantage naman, di ba? 7 and 8! Ilan na yan?
15.
7 plus
8
8.
plus 8 is 16 minus 1 is 15.
Explode muna natin ito. Uy, 6! Yan pala,
That is a 21.
10.
That is a 31. Yeah, I would like to make a defend action and try to defend against that 31. Well, am I right? Okay, that is a 2. Plus 1 plus 3, that's a 6. Pathetic. Alright. Amy opens her mouth and begins shooting some silk out of Sofidel to wrap her up. Oh, Sofidel is like, ew, gross! She tries to block it with her arm, but like realizes too late. Ah, sure. She tries breaking free, but she's not strong enough, and soon enough, everything but her head is tied up in a cocoon like thing. Alright, since you didn't use a focus action, Amy can still move. And like I said, Sung still has all of his movements. What do they do?
Move na lang sila pareho, wala nang attack.
You're gonna run away?
Hindi, yun na nga lang pwede nilang gawin, hindi na sila pwede mag-attack.
No, like I said, light is only a minor action. Sung can still attack if he wants to.
Okay. So Sam will summon a monster and i-cage na niya si Sofidel. Hindi nila pwedeng i-damage kasi si Sofidel eh. Kailangan lang nilang immobilize.
Alright. Sofidel's already tied up
Immobilize.
in a cocoon. What's Sung? How does Sung plan on permanently immobilizing Sofidel?
Yeah.
How?
Ano? Ano nga ba?
His ability is to summon monsters. He can't exactly summon rope or something.
Ano nga? Or bakal or steel.
Take your
Pwede
time.
ba din nilang i-heal si Sofidel? Kasi baka meron lang nakasanib.
You wanna try doing a purification?
Oo. Di ba parehong may healing power yung dalawa?
Yeah. Well, Amy's already used her attack. So this is gonna have to be up to Sung then.
Let's try to summon that monster inside you, Sofidel.
Alright.
We cannot do any harm with you, with your body. But we need to summon that devil monster inside of you.
Roll for creation then, I suppose.
Creation lang. Walang advantage.
Yes.
Tama ba yung gagawin ni Mami?
We'll let the roll find out.
3 and 2. And 9.
Oof.
14.
That is a 14. Alright. Sung summons Pexi and tries curing Sofidel. She does her best, but in the end, so what did you find? I have diagnosed Sofidel. She is in fact very healthy.
And there's
Pixie.
no one inside her.
Pixie, that's not what I didn't want you to run a diagnosis on her. Oh, whoops. Well, if it pleases you to know, this Sofidel is perfectly healthy and entirely honest and true to herself. Nothing wrong with her. Absolutely nothing. Wait, what? Sung and Amy can still move. Just move though. No more attacks and stuff.
Lalapitan na nila. Papagitnaan na nila si Sofidel.
Alright, sure. Sofidel's turn now, since she has the whole domain on her. The only thing she can do is try to break free. She must roll an 11, so this is a 50-50 chance.
Yay! 8 only.
Alright.
So
You
it's a
see,
favor.
there's absolutely nothing wrong with me, she says as she tries to free herself. Now
Now untie me so I can beat you guys the fuck up.
I-end na natin dyan.
Yeah, exactly.
Na-corner na naman na ulit.
What is happening to this Sofidel? This is the so-called distortionist, one of the enemy's abilities. How will Sang and Amy deal with this? Find out
Next week.
on Dragon Ball Z.
On AMC.
How is that? The witch's house has taught you well, mommy. You are a very good puzzle master now.
Kapag talaga patapos na, umaano na yung utak ni mami, lumilipad ni. Gusto ko na bumaba, gusto ko na kumain, gusto ko na humiga.
Nice.
Out of focus. Hanggang 1 hour lang ang utak ni mami. Okay.
Anyway, you'll need this for next session.
Okay. O, sa inyo yan.
You know, you would run away for now. So out of touch, don't know what's going on. And the ghosts get in your head. You perhaps it on the phone. I never thought this would be the end of the fantasy post-reality. Don't you worry, we'll work it out. Just trying to figure out what it's about. I see it now. Wait, on top, but you don't get out. Don't you worry, we'll work it out. We've got one puzzle left. But first we gotta deal with this shadow Sophie Del all.